The fear to go back home without anything, that leads the ladies to go into prostitution because they don't want to go back home without anything. You know, once you travel abroad, some of our people will expect you to come with huge sums of money. You understand? So the fear to go back home without anything also causes the ladies to go into prostitution.
Guys, I welcome you live on SBTV Africa. My name is DJ Nyam. If you just chance on our channel, the voice of the community, SBTV Africa. We talk to Ghanaians, we talk to Africans across the world. I know most of my videos, you see me speaking Twi, talking to Ghanaians and all that, but that's not all. We speak to Africans across the world. So if you want to come on my show, my numbers are on the screens. Just that I know Ghanaians have dominated a lot, but you can also come if you want us to speak Twi, English, PG. The platform is open to all. And today I have a special flight. My flight number is DHW 1642 Concorde plane, Turbo Intercooler. The engine capacity is 16 engines. It's not easy. Today I'm flying straight to Dubai to have a chat with one beautiful lady. You can see her on my screens, to get to know her, life in Dubai, when she went to Dubai, where is she from and all that. I mean, the hustling life itself, that's what we do here. But before I start, tap, send, those in abroad, UK, Europe, Canada and USA, download tap, send. If you want to send money to Ghana, to family or friends, make sure you have that app on your phone, and then you just fill a small form and it will ask your promo code and you type SBTV Africa. My name is DJ Nyame. Like our page, subscribe, tell your friends about SBTV Africa. Those who want to come on, just recommend the channel to them. Give my numbers to them to come. Let's have a chat, to share their experience with us. Let me go straight and have a chat with Margaret. Maggie, I welcome you live on SBTV Africa. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much, DJ Nyami, for allowing me to share my experience in Dubai. I hope that it will encourage somebody out there.
Nice. What's the full name? Margaret what?
My name is Atugonza Margaret, and I'm from Uganda, from the western part of Uganda. And if there is any Ugandan watching me here, hi. My fellow Ghanaians, to say, I hope you're all doing good. I'm happy to be here.
How do you say Etisan in your language?
Yes, in my language we say Oliotia. That is the commonly used language, that is Uganda. But in my language, Wasibota. Yeah, that's in my language. But in the commonly known language, it's Oliotia.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see. Okay, so how long have you been in UAE, Dubai?
Oh, I have been in UAE for now 7 years.
7 years, wow. We'll come back to UAE. Let's go back to Uganda. Growing up in Uganda, is it school? Were you doing some business? And then let's see from there.
Yeah, growing up in Uganda, I grew up from the western part of Uganda, but when I was about 10 years, I moved to the city to stay with my father because he was working in the city, and I went to some schools in the city. One of the schools was called Buganda Road, and now it is sold out. It is called Shalom. And from there, I moved to secondary school. The secondary school was led by one European guy. So that school was really, really good. But because I was so much active in other activities like singing and all that stuff, my parents were like, maybe you will not focus on studies. So they shifted me to another school, which was more serious. It was good. Then after I was done with secondary school, I think you call that one GHS high, something like that. That is, after that level, I would have joined the university, but rather I came to Dubai because we didn't have enough funds by then. So I came to Dubai to hustle. That's how I came to Dubai.
How many siblings do you have?
I have 6 siblings.
6. Okay. They are all in Uganda, right?
One is here. She's already here working.
Okay. She went there before you, right?
No, I came
Or
first,
you
and
went?
then when I was here, maybe after like 4 years, then she came also after schooling.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So let's talk about your country. I mean, Uganda. I mean, um, tell us more a bit about the place and all that. Let's get to know the hustling life there in Uganda and all that.
Basically, in my own opinion, what I will say is my own opinion. Uganda is a land of opportunities, but the only thing is that you need to have the capital for you to get those opportunities. Uh, Me personally, I'm a business-minded person, so I think that um, if you start a business in a third world country, like they call us, but like let's say in Africa, and you persist, it can still work out. The only thing is that you need income. You need a source of income to, to always feed that business, because a business is
Mm,
like a baby. You always have to
mm,
feed it until it grows. So
mm.
Uganda, you can really make it, but from where I was coming from, I had to start on my own. I had to start a business on my own. And starting a business on my own, I needed money. So that's the more reason as to why I came to Dubai, to get funds and
Oh,
to,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay. What are some of the, said you have it's a land of opportunities. So what are some of the opportunities that you have back then in Uganda?
The biggest opportunity in Uganda is farming in general. Like, why farming? Because it's actually our backbone. Even when we were schooling, that's what they used to tell us. Farming is our backbone as Ugandans. We have fertile land. We have good weather. We have, I think, like 2 farming seasons in a year.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm,
where you can plant a whole lot of things. And even though you're going to specify, let's say for example, you want to do cattle rearing or goats or something like that, it will still work out, because we don't have that season where it's too much water, you will not have enough water for the
mm.
animals or something like that.
I
Yeah.
know farming is good, but let's talk about, since you mentioned farming, um, most of the youth, where I'm coming from, we don't push, we don't project as farming or the agri sector that much. But I want to know from your end if uh, they make it attractive, they push the youth, they educate you people to go into that field.
Actually, they do. They do. They do.
Mm,
And but because of the mentality that most of the youth have, like us, okay, even me coming here, I didn't even think that maybe I will start a farm or one day or something like that, okay,
mm,
because as a youth you want money as fast as you can, so that you will have your own house, your own car, and all that stuff, like quick money, of which farming
mm.
cannot do that. Farming, you have to be patient for you to gain out of it. So they really support it, but I don't think the youths will always run to it. Just a few of them.
They are not
Yeah.
interested that.
Yeah, most of them are not interested. Most of them will be like, I want to do a business, I want to do selling things from China, blah, 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 and stuff like that, generally.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
If you want to start that business, how much maybe capital would you need to start the farming?
Like a farm,
Yeah, the farming business. Yeah.
the farming business, it will depend. It will depend, like, what do you want to start? Do you want to do farming like the crops, say coffee or something else? Or maybe do you want to have animals or something like that?
Yeah, you talking about that. Okay. So you, that's why I asked you which one is moving. Then you say farming. I mean, so I want to know if it's the livestock or the crops. Which one?
Like the livestock will do more, because people love eating, and most of the times it is the goat's meat. For us in Uganda, the goat's meat is more expensive than any other
Mm,
meat, and
mm,
the cow's meat and all that stuff. So if
mm,
you ought to start a farm, you need a piece of land for first of all, and that one will take you, for example, like a piece of land. It will take you on a minimum in the village. That would be like 5,000 dirhams. 5,000 dirhams is about, I'm not quite sure, but like you can do the math over there. Yeah,
Okay.
so that is only for the piece of land. Then you need, like, on minimum, if you have, like, let's say 15,000 dirhams, that one can help you for the beginning. But because it is a business and you want it to grow, then you have to have another source of income that you'll be getting. For example, you're feeding, you're eating, and all that stuff. So you cannot be
Oh.
relying on farming in the beginning at all, only that, and you expect it to get you money. You understand? So you have to have another source of income if you're to do farming. So that it will, so from the other source of income, you will be, getting money to push in into the farming business before you can gain profit.
Okay. So you see the plan that you have now. Let's talk about Uganda. Do you guys have any structure that you can go in for support, as in maybe they should support you? This is what you want to do. They give you some kind of funds to support to start.
Not really, not like really funds. How are they going to support you is that, for example, if you're into cattle or maybe any type of farming, if there is an outbreak, for example, there is the leaders of that village, or doctors of that village, they will come and inform you that there is an outbreak. So you have to treat your animals or something like that, or maybe they will help you to treat your animals, like for a certain cost that is a little bit lower than normal. That's the only thing they cannot help you to get those funds. So they cannot.
So going for loan and all that, it doesn't work there.
It works, but in my own opinion, I have worked in loans before when I had just finished my my high school. But if you're starting a business without having any other source of income, you getting a loan, it's not going to work out for you. I cannot advise anybody for that. So the best thing is that, like, I had an opportunity, or maybe I tried to come here and get some money, okay, then later go back home. I can maybe start a business like that after I have gained the capital that I want, and I have set up myself, I have a side income and all that stuff. But for example, if for a person who is in Uganda, they don't want to travel because there is a lot of difficulties while you're traveling. So what I would suggest them to do is start a business. If you're interested, for example, in cooking, you can do cooking and get money. But like, because we have gone to school and we have maybe better ways of approaching, for example, a restaurant, bringing better quality things, bringing better quality food, that one would work for a person who doesn't want to travel. And another thing, also exporting things or importing things into the country, that one can also work for a person who doesn't want to travel. But if you're willing to travel, then to set up yourself, be patient and come and hustle, and then you get the money, then you can start.
Talking about traveling, why did you choose to go to Dubai? I mean, there are so many countries, so why Dubai? And what did they tell you before you decide to consider going to Dubai?
Actually, Dubai is easy to enter.
Dubai is easy to enter from your end.
Yeah, that was then. But now it is quite difficult because they have changed a little bit of some laws and all that stuff. Yeah.
So
Dubai is easy
why
to
did you
enter.
choose to go there? How did you get the job? Is it like you went there and then you went looking for a job, or you got a direct employment, or how?
My first 2 years, I had a lady who went to Lebanon to work. Okay, she was working with my father then. Then she told me, because you're less of funds and all that stuff, so you can go to any Arab country, work, and then you can come back and start any business that you want. Because then I was selling fresh fruits, like supplying them to people who work in offices and they don't want to come out to look for food and all that stuff. So my capital was really low and I needed money to join the university. So she told me, you can go and work, then you can come back and continue with your studies or set up a business, something like that. So she connected me to a man who later connected me to these people I first worked with. Yeah.
Before going there, there were so many news coming from there, people
Oh
complaining
yeah.
and all that and all that. But before
Oh
going
yeah.
there, did you ask? Did you get some information? What did they tell you that convinced you to go? Aside you going to work to get money.
Actually, I was not convinced. I was determined.
Oh, you were
When
determined.
this,
Okay.
yeah, when the time that this lady told me that, it was a very hard time.
Mm.
Every day you would see news on TV. Every day we would sit to watch TV in the evening, watch news and all that stuff. It was one or two ladies who have died coming from Arab countries and all that stuff.
Mm.
But I was determined and I knew what I wanted. I knew where I was coming from. So I decided, yes, I'm going to face it and I'm going to work. And above it all, I decided to put everything into God's hands because I
Mm.
kept on praying. My family prayed for me, and the one thing that they kept praying for me for is to get a good place to work, to get good people to work with, because even though you might try to, you know, like get information and all that, it's not going to change the situation that is,
Mm.
abroad.
Mm.
But the only thing that I think that maybe can change the situation is God giving you the favor, helping you, finding nice people and all that stuff. It is hard.
Before going there, what did your parents say?
They at a point they said no, but
Why?
I was
I
determined.
know you asked question why.
I didn't ask questions because I was seeing whatever was going on. Yeah,
So when
we
they said
used to
no, then
watch
what
news
happened?
on
What
TV.
changed?
I
You
told them I'm
insisted.
going. I told them I'm going. I need the
Your parents
money.
says no, and he said you will go.
Yes, I said I need the money. I came from the village. I'm not going back to the village. I must make it in the city. And if the city is getting tougher, so we have to get tough and face the other challenges that are abroad.
Okay, so let's talk about Dubai now. Now, when you got the job and all that, I'm sure they told you the amount they are going to pay you and all that.
Yeah.
And comparing it, where you coming from, what's the difference?
Oh, the difference was much. The difference was much. Actually, my first job after high school, I was getting maybe like less than $100 or so. Yeah, less than
Monthly,
$100.
monthly.
Yeah, or maximum 100. It was not 100, less than $100. Let's say
Hmm.
$85.
Hmm.
So I came here and I was getting like 400. I'm trying to calculate to get to. I was
Yeah,
getting
dollars.
like
Yeah,
four
we
hundred
understand it
dollars.
easy. Okay. Hmm.
Uh-huh. Like 400, 450, something like that, which is far better than what I was getting. So despite the challenges that I know I'm going to face, I was ready and determined to get that.
Let's talk about Dubai when you got there. I mean, all what they told you and the lifestyle, the kind of job you are doing. What do you do? Is it like housemaid or what do you do?
My first job was a housemaid, but before I left Uganda, I spoke to my boss, okay?
Hmm.
And she told me she need me to teach her children. That is the main reason she brought me.
Hmm.
So I told her teaching what? Then she was like English and math. I was a good student in math back in high school and all that stuff. So I was like, okay, that is going to be easy. Then she told me that you will help me some of the housework, but the main job is to teach my children. I want them to learn English. And indeed, I will not lie. Because we prayed and we asked God, that was what I really came to do. However, coming from Africa, the behavior of children is quite difficult. It is it is different from the one that we see here. So coping up with the behavior was difficult.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was the only difficult thing. Apart from that, I didn't face any challenges, not getting paid or no. I didn't face any challenges like that.
Before moving to Dubai, did you pay for your flight tickets and all that, or they paid everything for you?
We actually paid a fee of 3,000 dirhams. we paid a fee of 3,000 dirhams.
Mm.
And 3,000 dirhams is how much? You can do the math, I think, in dollars or something, so that everybody will understand.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's what we paid, and that was all. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So are you still with or you've moved from that job? You're doing something different now?
No, I'm now doing something different. So I focused on teaching. What I do is that I find different types of families to teach. If there is any other job, even if it is cleaning, even if it is any other job, I'll go and grab it. Because you need to save. You need to save to the maximum to go back home, because my dream is not to stay here for the rest of my life. No. My dream is to
So
come to
now,
Ghana and maybe stay there.
oh, you want to come and stay in Ghana?
Yeah, so are you not seeing that
Oh,
I'm wearing jinyame?
yeah, I've seen it. Why do you have Ghanaian friends?
I'm married to a Ghanaian.
Oh, you are married. You are
Yes.
not telling me that you are married now.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
tell us more about it. You met in Dubai.
Yeah, we met in Dubai.
Oh, I see. You are married. Okay. Oh, when did you
Yeah.
get married?
Actually, he came home to Uganda 3 years ago, and then last year in November, the end of
Mm.
November, we went to Ghana to get married also. Like
Oh,
we did the
oh,
traditional wedding in Uganda, and then we came to Ghana last year to do the church wedding.
oh, nice. How did you meet?
How we met was really, really funny, because I
Mm.
was I was going out on Christmas Day, and I didn't know about around Dubai, because the 2 years I had
Mm.
stayed in the house working for these people, I didn't
Mm.
have any access of going outside and all that stuff. So this day I was like, no, I'm now going out. I have to find my way, at least tour Dubai and all that stuff. So I just went outside with my friends, and we wanted to use the metro because the taxi was very expensive.
Mm.
So we stood by the roadside, and we wanted to cross to the other side to find
Mm.
the metro line and all that stuff.
Mm.
So I saw this guy around, and I was like, I have to ask him, because I don't know where I'm going. So let me ask him. So this guy was so kind. So he told me, okay, I'll take you around. He took us until the station where we were supposed to exchange to go to the one that will take us to Dubai Mall.
Mm.
So he took my number, and then he was like, in case you arrive, or you can call me, or maybe I will also call you to make sure say you have arrived. I said, this guy is too kind though. So after that, he called me immediately. I arrived in Dubai Mall. The guy called me as like, okay, I have arrived. So from there we started talking, and then we became friends. After becoming friends, and now we are married.
Oh, I see. Nice. Do you have kids?
No, we don't have kids yet.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you've
Yeah.
been to Ghana. That's nice. I mean, how long did you stay when you came to Ghana?
Oh, because my work schedule then, because we were having school going on, and that's when I usually have some money.
Mm.
So
Mm.
I only stayed for only 3 weeks,
Mm.
but it was
Mm.
really nice. It was nice.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm. I see. So you enjoyed yourself when you came to Ghana, right? You had
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, yeah. It was nice. It was nice coming to Ghana. My fellow Ghanaians,
Wow.
I greet you all.
Wow. I see. So both of you are in Dubai now. I mean, I've had a chat with a lot of people. They complain about stuff happening there. A lot of them are jobless. Some of them with a lot of stories happening in Dubai. Tell us
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
the
yeah.
situation
A
in
lot
Dubai
is
now.
really,
I
really
mean,
happening. A lot is
mm,
happening to I have some friends who are really also facing that, being jobless. Sometimes you even get a job, but they don't want to do for you an employment visa and all that stuff. So it's a struggle. You understand? Unlike the past few years, when I had just come here, life was not like this. But recently, life has really changed in Dubai. It has changed far. It is too
is
much
it because
difficult. Like
a lot of people are coming there, or what?
I think a lot of people are coming here, and how are they coming? They are coming in a wrong way. And most of them are deceived that you come with a visit visa, then after that you look for a job. So like Dubai has been flooded so much with a lot of people from different continents. So that's why. That's the only reason. And another thing, you know, there are these there are Asians that we already found here, because I think Africa started coming to Dubai just recently, maybe like 5 years ago, because the first 2 years that I was here, my boss even told me, I have never seen an African working here, because for us we thought Africans will only come to tour and maybe for business and all that stuff. The only people they used to work with were either Asians or Ethiopians. So the past few years, like I think people opened up their eyes that you can easily get a job in Dubai. So they came flooded here and without any papers and all that stuff. That's the problem.
How do you feel as Africa? We have so many opportunities. We have so many stuff here, and we are traveling to these Gulf countries and all that, and people stranded and all that. How do you feel when you see such people
It's
there on the
painful.
streets, sleeping outside and all that?
It's very painful. Actually, here in Dubai, there is a place, it's called Union. You will find people sleeping there. You will find people without food. It is really, really painful. And I think the reason as to why all this is happening, it's because, you know, I don't know, but like as you grow old, the world becomes so difficult. So you're desperate to go and get that money. You're desperate to go and grab that money. And at the end of the day, you travel in a wrong way. Like I've seen people traveling to Europe on road, on water, you know? That is being desperate. And we cannot blame anybody for being desperate because it is tough out there. But in my own opinion is, if you're a youth, okay, and you want to travel, if you're a youth and you want to travel, let's say, for example, you just finished high school, find ways and means, travel as a student. That one is easier. And that one is okay because you have traveled with a student visa. So you have an opportunity for you to work with that student visa. But I have seen stories of some of our West African friends from Nigeria. In particular, that's what I have seen. They travel with their family, with their children, husband, and they get stuck there, which is really, really bad. And some of them have sold their properties. It is very bad. It's better, in my own opinion, if you have children and you're in Africa and you wish to travel, I would suggest you be patient, work so hard, save for the children. Even before you give birth to those children, save for them so at least they can have an opportunity to travel in the right way. Maybe you can help them to travel on a student visa. Then they can go there and start a life. Other than you selling your house, selling your car to travel with your children that you want to get for them a future.
So Margaret, does it mean the only way we can make it is to travel outside
Not
our
really.
country, abroad?
No. In my own opinion, you can make it even without traveling. Because why am I saying like that? Because somebody might say you're in Dubai, okay, and you have been there for 7 years. So why are you saying that it's not the only way it's not the only way to make it? First of all, if you travel without information, you're like a person who is staying back home, or maybe they're even better than you. Because first of all, for the most people that I have heard their stories, you will work, get the money, give somebody home to do for you something, and they will eat it. They go chop up.
You say they go chop up.
You know, are you better than them or they are better than you? You go back home, you are zero, you understand? Before you can even travel with information. Before you can even decide to travel, first get some information, first get some details. How are you going to get a plan? How are we going to do it? And for the people who are watching me and you're in other countries, don't send money back home for anybody to do for you something.
Are you talking from experience? Have you tried investing or doing something back home and then your money has been chopped?
For me, it is the employees who disappointed me. It is very hard to manage a business while you're here. I wouldn't be here now because I planned for 4 years to be here, then go back home. But by the time I finished my 2 years, I went back. My business was
Yes. So bounce back to my question. Does it mean we trust issue is the problem? You travel, maybe you try to bring back home to invest in where you're coming from and all that, and then the people you send the money to, the people you've invested your business to take care of your business for you, then they mess it up. Is it a problem we have?
it is not the trust issue. It is us failing to understand that everybody has a problem. So whoever you're giving that money to help you to do a business for you or maybe build for you a house, they have a problem. And the moment money is in their hand like this, somebody said, money is life. So for example, if they have money and they want to save a life, they will use it, even though it is not theirs. It doesn't matter. So the thing is that I would advise everybody who is abroad or everybody who is trying to travel, save your money, let it be in your hand. Once you find time, maybe after 2 years, go back home, invest that money in whatever you want to invest, do something, or maybe buy a piece of land, then go back and set up yourself, come back, as long as I don't know how many years you want to stay there. And then when you come back home, if you want to start a business, then you can start. A good investment whereby it can never be stolen, can never depreciate, it only, like the profits always increase, is land. You can buy as many pieces of land as you want. You have your land title with you. So once you go back home, you can sell, let's say, like 2 pieces and then start a business.
So that means trying to invest in Africa, you need to be here.
You need to be
when you
there.
set up a business, you need to be here to manage
Yes,
your
that
thing.
is my opinion.
But if you set up a business and you leave it and you go, they will collapse it.
It will collapse. It will collapse. Hey, it will collapse. I'm not saying that there are no people who can be trusted, but out of 100, it is only one.
Out of 100, only one.
Out of 100, it's only one, because people have problems. Even though they want to help you, even though they want you to trust them, still they will get a problem and they want to use that money that you have. Because I don't know whether it's the mindset that people back home have. When you travel, maybe they think the money is just coming like this, like that. Yeah.
Do people call you that they want to come to Dubai? Do you get messages? They call you, oh, Maggie, I want to come in from Dubai, from Uganda. Do people call you?
Yeah. I have actually brought maybe more than 10 people to come and work here. But the problem with our people, when they come here, like without struggling, you have helped them with a visa, passport, ticket, everything. They have just come for free. It's just like this. When they come, they start playing, because it didn't cost them any dime to come here. Some of them, they know the reason as to why they are here, but most of them, because they came for free, they will just be playing around. Maybe when they face any challenge, they will give up soon.
Let's talk about prostitution. I learned a lot of these African ladies are into prostitution and all that in Dubai. How true is it?
It is very true. I will not say it is not true. It is very true. And that one also, I would say it is because of being desperate, wanting to get money so fast, and coming here without papers, coming here with only a visit visa. It is a visit visa, for crying out loud. Once it is done, they want to throw you out of their country because you said you're coming to visit and the country is open. So if for example, people don't want to go back home if their visa is done, why? Go back home. It is not the end of the world. There are always opportunities waiting for you there. Why would you sleep here hungry? Yet your family can provide for you food back home. You failing does not mean that it is the end of the world, or maybe you can never make it. Go back home, try afresh, come in another way, come with a direct employment. If getting a job has failed with that visit visa, it is okay. If others get it and you have not gotten it, it does not mean that you have failed. You can still make it. You can go back home and then try to come in maybe another way. Maybe you can make it. But the fear to go back home without anything, that leads the ladies to go into prostitution because they don't want to go back home without anything. You know, once you travel abroad, some of our people will expect you to come with huge sums of money. You understand? So the fear to go back home without anything also causes the ladies to go into prostitution, of which I don't think it is right. You don't have to be scared, you don't have to fear, because even though you have money or you don't have money, people will still talk. You might go back home with money and people will be like, ha, she's now even bragging, or she's now bragging. So you have it or you don't have it, it does not make any difference, in my own opinion.
Let's talk about Ugandan community in Dubai. Are you guys close there?
It depends. It depends. Like some are not.
Let's see the lifestyle, the unity. Are you guys for each other?
I cannot speak for many, but if you find people who can help you out, they are there, and those ones who cannot, they are also there. Yeah. People's experiences are different depending on who you meet. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm asking in terms of you guys support each other and all that, since you are all from one country.
Oh, that one I cannot. That's why I said it depends. It depends. Not everybody will support you because they are from your country. Sometimes you might find another person who is from another country. They might help you. They might support you. But the majority, it is 50-50.
Now that you are married to a Ghanaian, when you say the purpose is that you went there to save to go to university. Now that you are married, are you still going back to the university? Because Peking will come inside, though. Peking will come inside soon. You know
Peking will come inside. I will say thanks be to God.
Peking will come inside soon. Will you still go back to the university?
Actually, for the years I have been in Dubai and for the years I've been abroad, I have understood that you going to a university, okay? Like for me, okay? Maybe not for another person. Going to the university, you should be going to get something, to get knowledge about, let's say, handiwork. Handiwork would be better than you having a degree than starting to go on. Like I left Uganda, okay, to come here and get money and get a degree. After getting the degree, is the job going to be easy for me to find? Of course not. There are so many graduates who are even here, they fail to get the job in Uganda. So why will I go and get a degree? It is not going to help me. And me being the kind of person I am, I don't like the idea of going looking for a job. I have always been like that. Even since I was a child, my father used to ask me, what do you want to become? I said I wanted to become a businesswoman. So me being the kind of person and mentality I have, I cannot go to look for a degree.
That's nice. Thank you so much, Maggie, for coming on my show. And then greetings to your Ghanaian husband. We're looking forward in future.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been nice talking to you.
And all that. Thank you so much. Big shout out to your husband, okay?
Thank you so much. Can I share my social handles?
You can share your social media handles.
Thank you so much. My social handles, I'm on YouTube. I'm called Modest Maggie. Modest and then .Maggie, and then also the same on Instagram. So I'm only on Instagram and only on YouTube. Thank you for having me. God be with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you too for coming, Maggie, straight from Dubai, daily also worldwide. Thank you guys for watching. I have more videos on our channel, so make sure you subscribe, like, share, drop your comments. If you also want to come on my show, you can just WhatsApp me or send me a voice note on the numbers on the screens. Yeah, so like I keep saying, it's not only Ghana for Ghana for when you're Ghana, it's not only for Ghanaians. If you are African, you can also come on my show. It's open to you all. Big shout out to my production team. Subscribe, like, share. My name is DJ Nyame. Tour. I'm out.
Hi there. My name is Calibos, the only boss with one S. Happy new month to all of you. Welcome to a month of new possibilities. Do you know why life has been made so easy? It's because of Tap Send. People, Tap Send is here to make your life easy if you want to transfer money to Ghana, if you want to transfer from USA, if you want to transfer from UK, Europe, Canada, a lot of places all to Ghana. And guess what? When it comes to Ghana, there's no e-levy charge. So, what are you waiting for? Download Tap Send on Google Play Store and App Store and be ready for exciting offers coming your way each time, every time on Tap Send.
Tap Send. Send more, spend less.